Hello, everyone, and we are live with the Thursday edition of Photo Sage Esports because we've had so many DQs. Today is going to be filled with the makeup matches, and as you can see here, we've already gotten to a start Sarah Bonifan versus Random Ploof. Now, two characters here, a very zone-heavy matchup here. Obviously, Byleth has a ton of range on her attacks. However, Samus herself has a bevy of projectiles to use. You can see making great effect there of that charge shot. Has quite a lot of hit stun, making an effective combo starter, and does quite a lot of damage, and has a fair bit of knockback as well at higher charges, meaning that it can double as both a combo starter, combo ender, and kill move for her. Obviously, online is going to make it a lot harder to avoid here. We can see Sarah Bonifan struggling to get back onto stage. Also using a lot of that missile right there. As you can see, her side special, it homes in on the opponent if it's red, and if it's green, it's a lot faster but starts out a bit slower. However, it also functions as a very decent amount of knockback. As we can see here, launching Sarah Bonifan even farther off stage. However, Sarah Bonifan not totally outzoned in this matchup, as Byleth has her own bevy of projectiles to use, mainly that neutral B there. Oh, but that up special out of shield is almost going to take Sarah Bonifan stock. Trying to use Amir as an armored landing option, however, it does have quite a lot of lag on it. So Random Ploof there might just be able to reposition. See, Byleth's main zoning comes in the form of her large hitboxes on her normals, which is something that Samus cannot contest, so she'll have to keep her at full screen, and Sarah Bonifan loses their first stock to Mr. Random Ploof right here. Making excellent use out of that charge shot. Sarah Bonifan not shielding most of it. So combos off the missile. It's in with another fully charged shot. Over retaliates with a forward air there. Random Ploof is at high percent here, but Samus is a very heavy character. Oh, almost hits him with that forward smash, though she does get the shield. Both characters playing a lot of neutral here. Looks like Random Ploof is choosing to be very careful in their approach. Not wanting to be too hasty, instead choosing to get that charge shot that's been doing them so well for the rest of the match. Hits it with the anti-air. A lot of neutral. Oh, and cancels out the charge shot with Byleth's own neutral special there. Now that bit of counterplay has been figured out. Sarah Bonifan can play a lot more aggressively here. Ploof's gonna have to be a lot more careful. That shield's looking real small. Rolling quite a lot. Random Ploof can't shield anything else, so he will get shield broken, which will end in the stock here. Oh, and as we see, Random Ploof shield is back to full. Situation is reset. Bonifan playing a lot more patiently. Wave lands onto that platform. Oh, hits him with the random back air to take Random Ploof's first stock. Sarah Bonifan, though, at very high percent here. It's off stage. This is tense. A lot of ledge trapping. Random Ploof taking great advantage of those projectiles. Oh, and gets hit with a full charge shot. See what I mentioned? Remember what I mentioned earlier? That's it right there. At high percents, that move, when fully charged, is incredibly good at killing the opponent. So there's quite a bit of shield damage. Both players just whittling away with each other's projectiles and hitboxes. Sarah Bonifan trying to get in, and Ploof doing everything they can to try and keep Sarah Bonifan out. Another charge shot. Players being very careful. Let's see with the forward air. Ploof still choosing to stay back even though he has the lead. Doesn't want to risk anything. Predicted Sarah Bonifan dropping down there, but instead they jump over the predicted charge shot. Playing very patiently with those bombs as well. Those bombs aren't just for show. They do have hitboxes, and they will explode after a certain amount of time, as we can see there and there. Where Missiles gets a dash attack. This could potentially be the game. Oh, just misses the charge shot there. Sarah Bonifan narrowly avoiding that. He's able to get up attack. That invincibility is going to come in quite handy. Oh, Sarah Bonifan's in a very, very rough position right now. All Random Ploof needs is one more good hit, and this could be the game. It's a forward throw. Tries to predict an offensive option, but instead Sarah Bonifan jumps over it. Back off stage again at 161%. Oh, almost SDs. Just narrowly saves himself on the ledge there. Oh, and gets clipped by the charge shot. Sarah Bonifan loses game 1 to Random Plouffe. And we're here for game 2. It looks like Sarah Bonifan has chosen to go with Dark Samus to counterpick Plouffe Samus. For those of you who don't know, these characters are essentially identical. And it looks like they're both charging with a very similar game plan here, both players wanting to play more defensively. Sarah Bonifan, game 1, did lose because of that intense aggression there. Was not enough to get through. Not enough to get through Plouffe's defenses, so it looks like Bonifan is trying to beat Plouffe at their own game. It's a slight percent lead, but any move here could very well equalize it or even shift the balance. They're both playing on Town and City here. A very flat map. As you can see, the platforms will move as the game goes on, but for large sections of the game, it will be just this flat stage, and because there aren't any platforms to dodge projectiles, zoning characters like Samus and Dark Samus are going to be incredibly strong. Gets the grab, tries to get him up, breaks the combo with the charge shot, though. Once again, we see Plouffe getting excellent use out of that charge shot. Looks like Bonifan's a bit more hesitant to use that in comparison to Plouffe. Instead, Sarah Bonifan appears to be making more excellent use out of the missiles there, choosing to go for the speed of projectiles over the versatility. Of course, as I say that, getting a charge shot up for himself. A very patient zoning game. Oh, hits him with their own charge shot. Both players charging charge shot right here. So, oh, Plouffe's shield's looking really small. Here, Bonifan could potentially push this advantage despite the percent deficit. Like both players instead choose to go back to neutral. Oh, but Plouffe's charge shot is going to hit Sarah Bonifan, taking his first stock. Sarah Bonifan retaliates with a down smash off stage, chooses to go for ledge trapping instead of active edge guarding. The better charge shot will actually go through the less charged one, as we can see there. Oh, but it itself goes through missiles, as was previously stated there. That shield's going to reflect the charge shot off of it. Missile just goes over Plouffe's head. That missile charging animation might have saved him there, since Samus's head gets closer to the ground. So with more charge shots. Grab goes for the forward air. The multi-hits of the forward air don't connect, and Plouffe nearly dies. Plouffe obviously a very high percent, 164, and that back air is going to finish him off. Sarah Bonifan at a 91% deficit going into the second stock for both players. So Sarah Bonifan's trying to go more offensive. Oh, a buffered air dodge. Oh, Plouffe narrowly survives. If he had air dodged even a bit later, that could have been the end of the stock, and it would have been a massive swing of momentum in Bonifan's favor. As is, he has an absolute mountain to climb up if he want to take game 2 in the set. Oh, and he whiffs the charge shot. The double jump doesn't come out, and he SDs. This is looking really tough for Sarah Bonifan here, but will he be able to make it back? He's off stage. Plouffe looks like he's finally pushing his advantage, choosing not to play so passively anymore, trying to end out the set. He's on match point. With the dash attack, it's a very, very unsafe move. Both players instead not going for punishes. Thank you, Reb. This is high intensity right now. Sarah Bonifan fighting tooth and nail to try and keep from losing the set. Oh, calls out the roll with the charge shot. Sarah Bonifan at 114%. If Plouffe's able to combo into this charge shot in any way, that might just be enough to finish off the stock, and by extension, the set. Goes for the charge shot. Sarah Bonifan choosing again to jump over the charge shot as opposed to recovering low. We've seen quite a lot of that this set. With a forward air off stage. Oh, and he's not able to air dodge the charge shot. And Random Ploof takes the set over Sarah Bonifan 2-0. Alright, so a couple of the teams appear to be a bit late. There might be, once again, a lull in the action here. Hopefully we'll be able to get one or two more sets in today, but we'll just see how it goes, see if the other teams show up. Alright, sorry everyone, we will be rescheduling these matches to next Thursday. Some stuff came up and it just wasn't able to happen. We did get one good set in though, so thanks for showing up to the stream.